Hi, Panini. Okay, here we go. I've got your watch. It is valuation day. This is good light to see. If you look carefully at the movement, see how it's got all these sort of scratches and abrasions all over it? This watch is, and look, there's a chunk of rust in that groove right there. This watch has lived a hard working life. It's also had just tons and tons and tons of moisture in it. Look at the crazy pitting in the case. Look at the size of the pits in here. This watch will never be waterproof ever again, ever. This watch looks to me like a Southeast Asian rework. It's rough. They're not just the water, not just the scratches and abuse to the movement, but also they seem to be incapable of servicing a movement. And if they do fiddle with it, they can never get the beat error correct. This is about halfway to being the worst beat error one can have. This scale runs from 00 to 99. This is 4.8, so it's not good. This amplitude is 60 points low or more. It's not running badly. I've seen worse, but it's definitely could be running better. But the case damage and the abrasions to the movement make me nervous because these are high-end movements. These were like the best of the best that Seiko made, especially this one, the first generation 27 jewel model. I mean, this was a very, very, very expensive watch. Hey, look at the amplitude just dropped like a rock. How weird. Anyway, let's talk about the other stuff. It just, the watch is compromised. It has issues. I mean, the terrible pitting inside the case is just, that's just, when I see that, I'm like, okay, it's a Southeast Asia watch. Because what the water doesn't just affect the case, it affects the movement. It affects everything inside. The dial has also been badly reloomed. The black stripe on the hands is gone. This is not supposed to be a loomed dial. It's supposed to be black stripes in here, and that's supposed to be a black stripe in the hands. It's not supposed to be loomed. I looking carefully at the watch underneath magnification. I can see all these hairs and fibers stuck between the date window and the dial here. When a watch is like this, I always say start with the best possible cosmetic condition that you can. You're going to be investing a lot of money in restoring this watch back. Why not start with one that looks better? That would be my recommendation, to get one that really is like you've got a good starting point, and you're gonna really create something that looks nice. I'm looking for a watch here to show you. Hang on just one second. Like this. This is a completely unrestored and original bell-matic. Look at the beautiful cosmetic condition. I haven't done anything to this watch. It's completely original. You invest in a watch like this, you're going to have a nice watch when all's said and done. But then you compare it to something like this, you invest, movement servicing and a case rebuild, you're going to end up with a watch that is absolutely not waterproof because the case is so damaged. The dial is still going to look like this. It's not really going to look any different. It'll run better, but you're going to have a major investment on your hands for a watch that looks like this. I don't know. My suggestion is to find a better example like this, better cosmetic condition, invest in that one because the end product will be so much better as a result. That's my recommendation. I don't want to see people spend money on watches where they're not going to get everything out of it that they could, the enjoyment they could get out of watching it. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. See the difference there in quality and condition when you go from one way to the other. Okay. Let me know what you want to do. I mean, we can certainly talk about bringing this back, but my recommendation is not to. Let's find a better watch for you. Okay? All right. Thank you.